Give it up for all the other acts, everybody. Other acts, yeah. Other acts, sweet. Other acts, there they go. Give it to them. On a more serious note, everybody has their last time, their last football game, their last basketball game. This will be my last time performing on this stage. Anyways, I enjoy video games, but not those Xbox ones, not the new Mortal Kombats I don't know, the new ones. I'm old school. I go Nintendo. I go Super Mario Brothers. Those are the games I play. Super Mario Smash Bros. Those are my games right there. They've upgraded those games so much. It's first you start with controllers, you play the controllers, and then after about an hour or two of playing, you're like, oh, man, my thumbs are killing me, they're so sore. Why didn't we go out with those girls? Now they've advanced it so much where it's a point where you're the controller. You no longer have that little thing hooked up to the thing where you just sit there and like this. They actually make it so instead of getting fat, you get fit. So after a game, you go like this. I'm sore all over. Now I'm ready for my date. Bring the girls over. As a kid, I loved creating little comic books. That was my thing. I always liked watching like Static Shock and all these Batman and everything. I wanted to create my own superhero. So I came up with him. He was speed demon, he was fast, he could run, but I couldn't figure out what to name him, because all the names were taken. I was like, Quickster didn't work, Flash taken, Electroid didn't even make sense. So one day one of my friends comes up to me and goes, hey man, what about Speedy Claxton? Just hearing that name, just the power in that name. Just every time you heard it, you just want to go like this. Just the raw power in that name, that was perfect. So that's why I named him. I don't make comics that much anymore, but I always think of that name, Speedy Claxton. Then I run a mile. Then I play the Wii! As some of you don't know, in the past when I used to perform in talent shows, I didn't do comedy. I breakdanced. You're supposed to cheer for that. That used to be my thing. I used to be really good at it until a couple years ago I got sick of doing it because everyone kept asking me to dance for them whether it was a party or a school dance. I hated it. So it got to the point where someone come up to me and go, hey man, I hear you're a breakdancer. Why don't you, let's move right here? I was like, no man, I'm not feeling it right now. I'm sore, no thanks. And he's like, come on man, you're breakdancing, that's what you do, break a move. I was like, you know what, fine. Enough of that joke, let's continue. Have you guys heard of those flex watches? I don't know if they're new or not, but I bought one recently, a couple weeks back. And on it, instead of the number 3, they just have flex right there. So someone looked at it and go, hey man, why does it say flex instead of 3? I'm like, it's simple. It's for kids to get a little more, just seem a little more tougher. Think about it, every time the little hand or the big hand hits 3, you just go like this. The only thing that stinks about that watch is when the short hand hits 3. That, you have to do it for a whole hour. 50 minutes later, I'm going like this. Can I please stop flexing now? I think I passed the point of cool and headed towards Jersey Shore. Holy dude! And I've never had a specific height or I've never had a specific list for a girlfriend. The only thing I ever asked was, she's shorter than me. That's it, just shorter than me. That's all I ask. Everyone keeps asking me, why does she need to be shorter? I was like, really? Because at 5'4", do you want to kiss a girl like this? Fuck her up, baby. You want to do this the other way? You can pick me up too. Either one, I'm good. So then one of my friends was like, hey man, maybe you're being a little bit too high in what you're requesting. I was like, what are you talking about? Just shorter, that's it. And he's like, well, then who are you looking for, a midget? Maybe. Has anyone seen my truck? If you haven't seen it, it's a S10 Chevy lowered. It's a white car with 2 black stripes down the middle. I constantly get made fun for it. It's because it's a lowrider, and apparently the guys with the big lift cars don't like my little lowrider. Get in the car, okay, here we go. Yeah, this one kid comes up to me in class and goes, what's with the lowrider? I was like, what do you mean? He's like, it is too dang low. This is America, we drive lifts. You cheer for that, I will kick you in the throat. I was like, no. If we were in Tennessee, we would be driving lifts. If we were in Texas, we'd be driving lifts. In America, how much percent of us do you see going like this? Howdy there! I see you driving that lowrider around, man. Oh, what's up with that? We drive this, man, with the 58B block in it. And you climb into it from the ladder. Those are man cars. I was like, I don't want to get the car you have to climb into. So I said, you know what big cars means? Yeah.